Hey everyone, as always, Dylan Miller Prospecting, and it is Paydirt review time again. And I am continuing my series where I'm going through some of the biggest bags of Paydirt I could find to see if I could find some big ROIs and some big fun. And I'm also going to be continuing where I'm calculating my gold per pound, new criteria just for these bags. And for today's bag, which will be the last in this series, I have a 7.5 pound bag from Paystreak Prospecting. Now, I have reviewed this seller in the past, but never anything this big. So I'll be really curious to see what I find in it. Now, this bag did not have any guaranteed gold in it, and it is currently on sale. When I purchased this bag, it was $70 on sale from $110. So I'll be curious to see, maybe in the end of this video, I will show what its ROI would have been if it was a $110 bag versus a $70 bag. But we're gonna find out. Let's just get to the description, and then we're gonna classify this down and pan it all out. So here's the description. Well, as you saw, they have a really detailed description. I really like that one. In fact, I left out some of the information on their details page because it was just too much information to try and put in this video. I left out their parts about shipping and a couple other little things, but the vast majority of their description I did put in there, and there's a lot of it. So I was really happy with their description. Have their Paydirt, and it also came with a card, a little funnel, which are always good. I love these little funnels, and a vial, a little plastic vial, which I have since dropped on my floor and lost somewhere. So let's just weigh this up. It is supposed to be 7 pounds, 8 ounces. And there you go, 7 pounds, 12.1 ounces. So it did meet the minimum. Let's just open this up and see what we got, dump it out. Doesn't feel like it's double bagged, but it is. So that's good. It is double bagged. And did not leak. This is from Arizona Bradshaw Mountains and some other secret locations, as they said. Dump out some of it. And it's got the, if you've ever done any Bradshaw Mountains Paydirt, this is pretty much what it looks like. Well, let's listen to some music and classify this down. So there you go, all classified down, and I have to say it definitely steps down, with the majority of this being in the plus 10, and then goes down just a little bit, but the minus 40, there's really not a lot there. Maybe a pound of it's in the minus 40, but let's just see if there's any magnetite. It looks very heavy in black sands, but how much of it is magnetized? And it seems to be a fairly good bit. I mean, a really good bit of it. So check one of the other ones. And again, it looks like a decent amount of black sands. So not too bad. So we'll have to just see. It is very dusty. I don't know if you could tell, but it is very dusty material. which is typical of Arizona. So let's just go get some water, see what this does to it, and see if we can find some gold. So have some fresh water, have my pan, have my plus 10 material, and let's just start going through it and see what kind of gold we find. Well, finished panning everything out as you saw, and it was pretty easy Paydirt to go through. There was a lot of it, and once you got down to the -20, it became a little bit difficult because the gold was a little bit flat. But other than that, pretty easy, and it didn't cloud up the water too much. There was a couple little pieces of organics, but I'm sure it would have been much worse if they wouldn't have pre-cleaned it for organics like they say in their description. But let's just get to the gold I found. And in the +10, I did find some gold. 2 little nuggets right there, so pretty happy with that. And then in the -10 +20, even more gold. A nice little pile of chunky gold. All this gold is really, really chunky. And for the -20 +40, even more gold. A nice little pile. This stuff is pretty flat, so it was a little bit difficult to get out, but there is a lot of it there. Probably 40 to 50 pieces. And finally, in the -40, even more gold. A really nice pile of -40 gold. A lot, well over 100 pieces. So let's just start weighing it up. In the +10, 0.350 grams. In the -10 +20, 0.690. And in the -20 +40, 0.140. And finally, let's do this -40, which will definitely be budging the scale. 0.130. And let's just add it all up and see what we got here. Definitely over a gram. $1.315 grams. So really nice there. And I'm going to be right back with my ROI and my review. All right, finished calculating my ROI, writing up my review, and let's get right to it. This again was from PaystreakProspecting.com. It was their 7.5-pound rich gold bag. Had no guaranteed amount of gold, but it does state you'll find gold. Its cost was $69.95, on sale from $110, but I think it might be one of those permanent sales. I haven't seen it at a higher price than $69.95, but that's what I paid for it. Shipping was free, so total cost right here, $69.95. And the gold I recovered, again, right here, 1.315 grams of gold. Gold spot on the day this was received was $54.32, making this gold's value worth $71.27, which means my ROI was 101.89%. So over 100% ROI, always really great to get those. And I did recalculate the ROI based off if I would have paid $110 for it, and my ROI would have been 64.79%, which isn't horrible considering if you look at all the reviews I've done this month, a 65% ROI would have been still a decent ROI. Now for fun factor, I'm giving it a 10. I got 100% ROI. I got gold in every single classification and a lot in each classification. I just didn't get 2 or 3 little pieces in the -40. I got a nice little pile in everything and then 2 nice little pickers in the +10. So definitely a 10 for fun factor. For Paydirt description, again, a 10. They give you a lot of details. I mean, it's a full page of information, which is what sellers should be doing because they're trying to sell you something. So definitely a 10 for Paydirt description. For quantity and packaging, they're getting a 9. The quantity was over the stated amount, and the packaging was just a Ziploc bag, but it was double bagged. So a 9 for quantity and packaging. For customer service and shipping, again, a solid 10. It shipped out really quickly and their customer service has always been good. I have reviewed this seller previously and I've never had a bad experience with them. So total score right here for PaystreakProspecting.com is a 9.8, which is an amazing score. And again, I did calculate it if it would have been $110 when I paid for it, and the score still would have been an 8.5, which again is still a really solid score. So just by the fact that it was lower priced and it's on sale at $69.95 gets this Paydirt a 9.8. So really, really awesome. I'm really ecstatic. I had a ton of fun with this Paydirt and I got an over 100% ROI, and that's always a great feeling. Now, I still have to do my gold per pound criteria I've been doing for this month, and this will be the last one of these I am doing. And right here, gold per pound is 0.17 grams. So that's really good. I mean, 0.17 per pound, and if you're buying 7 pounds, I mean, it's just that you cannot beat that. And I'm really sorry I didn't buy their much bigger bag. They had a $150 bag, but I was like, you know, and now I really wish I would have bought the $150 bag. Maybe next time that's the one I'll go for. So all that's left is to flash up the score and give away a 24 karat gold plated dime. So here's the score. So for today's 24 karat gold plated dime winner, that's going to go to Dallas Sams. So Dallas Sams, make sure you email me so I can send this off to you. And to everyone else, thanks for watching and happy panning. And if you're not already a subscriber, make sure to hit the subscribe button below.